Yo, sorry for the late start. I just spent 21 minutes trying to think of a stream title. No, that's not what happened. I was taking my usual adult nap and eating my super nutritious or nutritional dinner of spaghetti, big with cream cheese, and 6 double stuffed Oreos. And then getting the trash ready because it's trash night. So yeah. In case you missed last stream, we are getting closer to Arceus, finishing that up. Your guys' names are both red, that's gonna be annoying.
We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you. One that will provide several
Thanks
hours
for the
of
resub,
relaxation and diversion
I
for
haven't been
you
here in
and
a
your
while because of the
family.
work, but I have a week off, woo. Very nice. I already knew that, but very nice. Finally be able to catch one of my streams. 420 stream? That'd be nice. Yeah, so yeah, we're getting closer to finishing Arceus. There's also three names that are red. That's cool. Yeah, getting closer to finishing Arceus. And there was an issue with the stream quality that it was displaying, and for some reason, like 648p instead of 720p. I found out the issue for that is because whenever I went live, there was this thing that was like checking by itself, which was never there before. It said like use optimized recode or coder settings or something like that, which I don't want. So it automatically readjusted it to what it thinks it should have been, which was like a 648p and 60 FPS. Which no, that's not HD. And it also affected the VODs on YouTube not being in 720p, but I fixed that. I did like a small, like 18-second stream after the stream last time, and it was at 720p. So it should be 720p now, I hope. If it's not, then I guess I could just restart the stream now, pretend like none of what I'm just saying even happened. Let me check that actually. This is the Celeste OST, by the way. Yeah, okay, it's 720p, we're good. Yeah, we're getting closer to finishing Arceus. We'll see how long the stream goes for tonight. It's more of just one of those things that I'll stop whenever I'm either we like hit somewhere that's like important after a long time or whatever. It'll be around 2.5 hours to 3 hours or so. And if you haven't seen, I have a new schedule out on Discord. The stream after this will be planned for Thursday. It's gonna be Splunky 2. Let me check that just to be sure. Yeah, Splunky 2 on the 14th, and then Arceus, assuming we don't finish the game today, at Friday. Mischief Sleepy, thanks, Link. And then after that, the next, like, big game that we'll be playing is Earthbound. And we have a lot of to be determined because I just don't know what to play after that. But, Earthbound will be, like, the next big focused game for a pretty decent amount of time after we finish Arceus. And I was going to stream the Nintendo Sports game, which I think comes out the 29th. But that is like the NFL draft day. So yeah, I want to watch that. But I think the 30th I'll probably stream the Switch Sports game. I'm gonna have to add that to the schedule. But yeah, just keep that in mind. Frankly, that's getting like pretty good, not reviews, but like first impressions of people saying like, oh, it's a good like sequel, and it has new cool elements, which is nice. So that should be fun. All right, my Switch is not displaying anything. That's weird. Okay, I think I got it. Yeah, we got it. All right. Yeah, so yeah, we are about to face the next, what are they called? I don't remember, like, the next boss, I guess, the 5th boss, which should be the last boss that the game wants us to face until, I guess, either the plot takes a nosedive and turns, or not nosedive, but, like, whatever the plot wants to do. But, yeah, like, on the 5th boss. The frenzied Pokemon, whatever the hell their names are. My bad. I caught 2 shiny Mudkips the other day in Pokemon Go. I thought you said you didn't play Pokemon Go. Christian? Or was that someone else? I can't remember. I guess. Also, I should probably be doing a mid-roll ad, shouldn't I? Did we get a follower off stream? We did. XXX666 Jessic. I saw that name. I thought there was potential that they were just a botted account, but then I checked my follow, like, because usually when I get followed by botted accounts, they immediately unfollow. But I checked and they're still following. So if you're real, XXX666 Jessic, thanks for the follow. But if you're a bot, then alright then. That just seems like the kind of name that'd be a botted account. That's why I said that. Alright, I'm gonna run a quick ad break. So yeah. See you in a minute. I also, I guess I'll talk about this after. Well, I'll start the game up. I barely touch it, but it was Mudkip Community Day, so I knew I might catch a shiny. Oh, a Community Day. Yeah, catching. So, whenever there's Community Days, like there was a short time wherever I was playing Arceus a little bit. Or sorry, we're playing Arceus right now. Pokemon Go. Or like going back into playing it. I play with some friends, like online friends, and there would be community days, and there was one that was like a Gibble community day, and I think I caught like 6 or 7 shiny Gibbles, and I think that was pretty cool. I didn't know how easy it was to actually capture them. I didn't even like realize they were shiny because I don't know why. I just didn't notice them. I don't have a lot of Pokeballs. Yeah, I've never even seen that Pokemon before. And, oh yeah, the thing I was gonna talk about was the unfortunate passing of Gilbert Godfrey. I don't know if you guys heard about that. I was at my work whenever I heard about it because I got a push notification on my phone from Psychic Pebbles, who, if you don't know, is one of the creators of Smiling Friends and one of the few people that are on, one of like the people that are a decent regular on like Oni plays. And he usually doesn't tweet all that much, which is I was like, oh, what did Zach tweet about? And he was talking about blah 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 was a huge inspiration to me, and I was like, oh, who died? And I saw it was Gilbert Godfrey, and that kind of sucked. Not a great year for comedians. Like more and more of them seem to be like passing away at such a quick age. Like Norm Macdonald was the one that like hit me the most when it happened, and then Bob Saget, he passed away. I think because of like head trauma or something like that, almost 2 months ago. But it's weird because like most of their material that I know them both from, Gilbert Godfrey and Bob Saget, or most like consistent material in terms of like watching like the longest setting was the Norm Macdonald podcast, and they were both on that. Because I'd watched the Norm Macdonald podcast like a lot, and it's weird because in like the most recent years, like a lot of people that have been on the Norm Macdonald podcast have like passed away, including obviously Norm himself. So I was like talking, I was like, that's weird that that's just happening. Like I would understand like the older ones, but Gilbert Godfrey and Bob Saget are both pretty young, or younger than you'd think they would be, I guess. Or like gone too soon is what I'm trying to say. So that's weird to me. It kind of just reminds me of like cursed shit like the Poltergeist. But yeah, Gilbert Godfrey was awesome. I like Gilbert a lot. Sad to see him go. I managed to evolve one of them all the way into a Swampert. Don't you just need what is it? The dust and then a lot of candies, right? That you just get from capturing more and more of them. Like if you get like 3 every time you capture a specific Pokemon. Nice to meet you, Tippy. Pleasure's all mine, smiley face. I've heard about you. You're super talented, right? I bet you're gonna be fun to play with. I know why you're here, too. You want Bravery's help so you can quell Avalug's frenzy, don't you? Yeah. Exactly. See, is Avalug an older Pokemon? Or a newer Pokemon, I mean? Oh, it's this Pokemon! In Generation 6. I kind of forgot about this one. Because I'm getting to the point where I cannot, like, there used to be a point where I could, like, name most Pokemon that are in a game. But it's gotten to the point where I just can't, like, either, like, my memory's getting fogged because of all the new ones, or I just can't name any of the new ones, like, that well off the top of my head. So whenever I saw Avalug, the name Avalug, like, last stream, I was like, what's this again? And now I just googled it, and I have recognized that design before. It's literally just like a walking slab of ice. Ow. Well, you'll get it. If you catch me first. I like that fire coming off his face. Let's go, Bravery. And also, speaking on the Gilbert situation, Link, who is not here at the moment, but you guys probably all know, he sent me something, and apparently someone had hacked Gilbert Godfrey's Twitter account, and was just, like, promoting their own material or something, and that's pretty fucked up, that people would think to do that. I don't understand how those people sleep at night, but damn. Like, what compels people to want to do that? I guess it just takes, I don't know, I guess I just want clout based off, like, a really horrible situation. But yeah, it is what it is. Where am I even going? Oh, that way. It takes 25 to evolve it into Marshtomp, and then 100 to evolve Marshtomp into Swampert. Yeah, mine was the same thing with, Garchomp. Because I had captured so many that I managed to evolve it pretty quickly. I think I have you already, right? Let me check. And this ice. It's like a flashbang. Man. Oh, no, we're fine. Turn around. Or do that. That works too. It will not work. I do not have a cannon of an arm, I guess. It's probably just gonna move like that way. Oh, no, it actually turned straight around. And then it moved that way. There we go. I think the last time I ran into one of these, I killed it. So that's why I'm not 100% sure. And there it is. Alright. Oh, and none of my Pokemon are alive. Except for 3 of them. Alright. I also have a shiny Shinx from its community day. Wait, so when did you... Oh, cool. So when did you, start getting back... Or getting... I don't know if you said you ever were in it to begin with. Oh, you said you barely touched it. Yeah, so when did you start getting back into it? Because, like, I played it a lot, when it first came out. That's what enticed me to actually go outside. Like most of the world. And I even remember, like, when Peyton came up to Illinois, we literally went to, like, our community park and sat there for, like, 3 or 4 hours just farming the Pokestop, because that was the only... Well, no, that's not true. That was one of, like, one of the 2 that were actually, like, in the entire town. The other one was at the post office. But that one's, like, data or reception was, like, really spotty, so it was kind of inconsistent. But there was, like, these 2 girls that came out, because there was, like, a bar that was across the street from it, and they were saying, like, what are you guys doing? And they were, like, drunk off their ass. We're like, we're capturing Pokemon. And they're like, oh, are you capturing a... She was trying to say, like, Pikachu, but she was, like, slurring her words, like, so hard. That was funny as fuck. It's not gonna kill, is it? Okay, no. That'll probably kill. But yeah, after that, I didn't really play the game all too much. But they did do a good job of making sure that it could adapt, I guess, for COVID. Like, I know they increased the... what is it? They increased, like, how far away you could be from a Pokestop, I think, to... No, that's not true. That's not what happened. They increased, like, the gym radius. So you could participate in gyms, like, way further away than you actually were. I think my Flareon's gonna die if I bring it back out there. I'm just gonna hope that this Pokeball works. So that was cool. And I know, like, just so you could participate way further away. Okay. Does that count as a move? And okay, he's dead. I didn't realize my Pokemon were so low on HP. Alright, well, so much for that. At least I got to see it use Ice Fang more than one more time. Do I even have, like, a camp that I can go to? I guess, but that's really far away. I guess I'll just use my revives. Unless they can heal it. I don't know if they can, though. This reminds me of, like, the Ben Drowned creepypasta, where it's just the 3 characters just standing there in the Ben statue. Or, like, the Happy Mask Salesman, and then the statue, and then something else. I open from time to time just to check what's around, then I log in the community days to try to get shinies. Do you get, like, a newsletter or something, or how do you know when, like, a community day is coming up? Actually, you probably get, like, a push notification, don't you? I think I turned my push notifications off for that game, like, a really long time ago. Can you help me? No. Can you help me? No. Okay. I guess I can just go all the way back here and just run all the way. I need more, Pokeballs anyway. And revives. Oh, you get them from emails. Okay. Yeah, when was the last time I actually got a Pokemon Go email? Let's find out. Open Gmail and find out. So if I look up Pokemon. Celebrate the class of 2022. What? Oh, it's a Pikachu plushie. Rocks. Oh man. Hi Jay. Yes, I prefer the expensive rocks. And yeah, no, I haven't even gotten a oh wait, here it is. Pokemon Community Day Mudkip. I got that on the 30th. From April 10th to 2 to 5 local time. So you did it on Sunday then. I see. Yeah, hi Jay. Please don't throw rocks at me. What's this guy even talking about? I never actually bothered to read this. If Troy at the general store could just get me some different goods in stock, I'd have more to sell. So I need to get a Choi quest? Is that what you're saying? What am I doing? Oh yeah, shopping. But, yeah, Niantic's done a good job of adapting for people because of, like, for COVID. And I know, like, there was a point... Pebbles? Yeah, that'll hurt less. But there are pebble... no. There were, I almost said there were pebbles on Twitter. No. There were people on Twitter that were getting upset with Niantic because they're apparently going to take away all those features. So people, like... I think the game either just dropped really heavily in daily players, or it was just like people just were really vocal on Twitter because of it. So as a result, Niantic kept pretty much everything that they said they were going to get rid of. I don't really know the full story. I was just like putting like a group chat, and I just kept seeing like message after message of people just complaining about Niantic. What he said, expensive, do you want me to throw a boulder? Boulders are expensive. I've seen some, like, on country roads that are apparently worth, like, $3,000. 5. I need more potions, too. Yeah, that works. I need more money, too. Do I have anything I can sell to him? I think I have, like, a star fragment. Let me see. Nothing here. Here it is. 5,000. Yeah, that'll do. Then these, I forget I have to use these. Blue shards, more revives, a log. Oh, and a nugget. Okay, that helped a lot. Do you know how Proof be? It'd be like a Wile E. Coyote and a Roadrunner cartoon. Just want to throw rocks. People who aren't in your Discord must be really confused what you're talking about, Jay. Sure. Let's get 10 feather balls. Heavy, I don't really care. Doesn't really help capture them or anything. 15, sure. That's an odd number. 24. No, I want more than I want more than that. 6 more. 6. Perfect. And then more potions. And now we should be good to go. Let me make my starter, whoa. Let me make my starter Flareon just to be sure. Because these are going to be primarily ice types anyway. Sick. What's going on here? I listened to this last time. No. Oh, cool. Wait, snowballs. Oh, it's for a quest. What's the fun in that? It's the best inside joke ever. I guess you're not wrong. I still can't really even remember why we're even fighting to begin with. Actually, I do know. I just kind of remembered. Okay, so where are we going? All the way up there. So can I even climb that high with what's their face? Here? I still have like the like googly eyes in the basket. I don't think I have that Pokemon. I gotta capture them all. Turn around. Look away. It'll be more painless. Okay, you asked for it. That's probably not gonna capture anyway. Nope. How about you? I'll just miss. That's fine too. Yeah, I still really need to, do that quest where I can get, like, Great and Ultra Balls. Because this game's really crazy with how hard it is to actually capture them. Not like the ones that you just, like, throw outright, but, like, that Gyarados last stream was crazy. I've never had that much trouble capturing a Pokemon before. And that's coming from somebody who literally, like, captures legendaries with Pokeballs. Like, doing that, it was easier than capturing just a regular old, like, Gyarados. Alright, I did it. I did it kind of unconventionally, but I did it. Why are eyes so huge? Tippy, you made it all the way up here in this cold. As I'm wearing sandals, I just noticed that. But the question is, did you catch me, or did I let myself get caught? My, like, toes are all gonna fall off because of, frostbite. Is that what it's called?
We have a wonderful evening's entertainment lined up for you.
Thanks for the subscription, Jay. Here's my rock.
For you and your family.
Yeah, that is a pricey rock. Thanks for the subscription, Jay. Appreciate it. You didn't have to do that. Excuse me while I pop my knuckles. See if it actually works. That was kind of loud. Alright. Ooh, and one more thing. Am I even really clairvoyant? No idea. Money, nice. Yeah, money is kind of nice. Oh, that reminds me. I don't know if some people were here whenever we discovered this, but I have access to follower emotes now, which I didn't have access to because apparently you need to stream like 30 or 60 times or something like that with yeah, like 30 or 60 times after getting affiliate. And it didn't really like have like any sort of counter or anything. But literally Andrew like asked when we're gonna get follower emotes, and I was like, oh, like in 20 more streams maybe, and then I checked it and now we have access to it. So yeah. Have that to look forward to, I guess. I will need to talk to Mao, who's my artist, about getting stuff commissioned. I'm gonna have to think of some ideas. If you guys have any ideas for emotes, you can drop it in the There's an emotes, like, suggestions channel, in the Discord. I couldn't think of the name of it. But yeah, look forward to those soon. And if you don't know, like, what follower emotes are, it's literally just, if you follow them, then you get to use those emotes literally whenever. It's basically like sub emotes, but for free. But yeah, it'll be cool. Anyway, the challenge continues. The next stop of our merry chase is Snowpoint Temple. I thought oh, that's right. But the real question is, am I really having fun playing with you, or am I bored? Let's go, Bravery. She just teleports away. What a nerd slash Jay. You're so nice, Jay. That was so out of pocket. Alright, I guess we can go down this Hobbit trail and see what Pokemon we possibly missed. Which I don't think we really any. There's like a starfish down there or something. What is that? King's Leaf. That's a quest item, apparently. The king of the herbs, glittering and brilliant. Combining this herb with other materials needed to make medicines will boost your efficiency. What quest is that for, I wonder? Let me see. Where do I check that out again? Not there, not there. Is it in minus? Yeah, it is. Okay. So let's see. No. Still no. Oh, here it is. Oh, King's Leaf. Did I say King's Herb? Dazzling. I think I have some Dazzling Honey, but not a lot. Yeah, I'm not necessarily too interested in doing the quest right now, but except for, I guess, the Ultra and Great Ball one. If anything, I'd probably just do those off-stream. Like, whenever I finish the main game, and I want to do, like, a completion thing, I'll just do it on my own time. Because all I've really been doing for you guys is just grinding away at, go get me eggs at the supermarket. I'll be like, alright, and that's pretty much all I'd be doing. I'm just killing myself. Okay. I didn't think those falls were that hard. I want that. Nice. And it's not going to capture in the first throw. Okay. I was playing some Lucario at the game room at my college today. Because people were playing Smash Bros. And I usually, like, if I don't have anything to do, I just grab my own controller. Or no, I just bring my own controller, which I'm using right now. And then just plow away from the desk because my manager just does not care. And I got Lucario on random, and he feels weird. Like, it's been a while since I played him, and he if you don't know, he plays better if he has more damage done to him. And yeah, I'm usually more used to, like, hard hitter characters. So he felt oh god, yeah. So he felt really weird. What am I doing? Oh yeah, Pokeball. I would love to have a Lucario on my team. So if this could work, it's not going to work. It worked. That was a great sequence. Alright, nice. Who could I even replace on my team with Lucario? Maybe Staraptor, because I have Decidueye and he's already a flying type. I'll see. I'll think about it. Big boy. What the? Is this? I thought that was my Riolu. Okay, I guess I'm gonna find another one. That thing, it didn't even, like, see me because I was like, I guess I was because I was in the grass. Cool. Oh, an Electabuzz. Am I gonna have to fight both of these? I hate doing this. Oh, I should probably, you know, step away from the chaos. I love how he was, like, looking at me like it was like my kid at, like, a Walmart. Whenever I noticed him. Alright, I guess I'll capture two of them. I've been so productive today, and it's throwing me off. It's been throwing you off. Have you... Like, what all have you been doing today? I know you're watching Wizard's Waverly Place. But what else have you been doing? My day has mostly just been working, doing some physics. I took a nap when I got home, because I usually do that whenever I get home from school. Actually, you know what? It's more like, if I feel slightly tired, and I'm watching like a YouTube video, then I'll just like lay down and do it. But I usually end up just passing out. Oh, you're right. You're right. My mistake. Fighting. I guess he does it. I guess he does know Aura Sphere. You're not wrong. So maybe I don't need Lucario. I'll figure it out as I go. That's above half, isn't it? I did class night for 2 good hours. I did homework and I finished it. I cleaned my room. I did laundry and washed my sheets. I did. Yeah, the highlight of my day was taking a nap, pretty much, and playing Smash Bros. So yeah, not quite as productive as what you've been doing. I do have a quiz tomorrow that I need to semi-study for. I did some physics yesterday, but a lot of the stuff, like, I was looking on like online for like possible formulas I should be using, and the ones that they were like suggesting weren't anything similar to the ones that like I was given on my formula sheet. So I was like, I'm just gonna ask someone for what formulas they start out with and then just do the work from there. But then I found out they also looked up the same exact formulas, so it wasn't that much help. So I think tomorrow we're just gonna ask the professor, I'm like, hey, what do you want us to do? Or just do this one problem, because yeah, I'm gonna need to definitely know that for the test. Because there's like 3 of them that apparently like suggested the same exact formula. But I don't know where those formulas necessarily derived from. It's a mess. Oh, too much. Wait, grit. Don't I have grit dust? Oh, that's grit gravel. I'll just use that. HP. Wait, how high does this go? Like level 6? Yeah, it does. Okay. Yeah, physics sucks. I don't recommend it. I'll check that now. Gracias. Wonder if I can capture him. If he turns around, that'd be nice. Asking you shall receive. I like him in the back of his throat, or back of his neck, like he's a titan. He can't see me. Come on, turn around again. Alright, or don't. I haven't had water today, I remembered. Food, though, that's something I should have soon. I wholeheartedly agree. Another Riolu? Where are these all coming from? Oh, he's fucking chasing my ass. And I got him. I'll take it. Okay, what goes with the Riolu? I guess the Toxicroak? I don't really remember what, like, fighting types are weak to. I think it's, like, ice. Or no, is it? No, I think fighting destroys ice. Okay, Venoshock then. In, like, an hour-ish, I'll go eat. Do you have food in mind that you're gonna eat, or are you gonna go out somewhere to eat? Could go to Raising Cane's again if you wanted to. Don't kill. Thank you. Alright, time to capture. And there's also a point today where while like it happened kind of early, because we like the same people come in every day pretty much to play Smash Bros. And they all wanted, because it like, not to gloat or anything, but for the most part, I'm pretty much the best person in the game room when it comes to Smash Bros. You know, not to be boastful or anything. But they said, can we 4v1 you? And I was like, I'm not gonna win, but I'll do it anyway. But they all went Kazuya, who's the Tekken character. if you don't know. Who is pretty strong. And they all just spammed forward smash and camped me at the ledge. And I got slightly upset with that they were doing that, because I was thinking like, oh, they're just gonna like play the normal characters and I can just play Marth or something and then just like counter them. They didn't do that. They just kept spamming forward smash. And, oh no, it was 3 of them were spamming forward smash, and then 1 was just spamming projectiles on the opposite side of the stage. And then they won, because of something stupid that happened, so I just closed the game. And I was like, you're gonna have to, like, in Smash Bros. Digitally takes, like, a very long time to load back up. So I was like, this is your punishment for what you guys just did. Like, it was a joke, obviously. But yeah, I thought that was pretty funny. I was thinking about like streaming Smash Bros today, but I don't know. It's gotten to the point where like I played the game so much I get kind of bored with it. Like an hour and a half in, unless I'm like playing like a tournament. Like I only play it at the college if I have nothing to do, or I'm doing like homework or something, but I need not a stress reliever, but like something to break the mold or the monotony of physics. That's my only class that I'm in, and boy does it suck. Like, half my class is, like, dropped out, and that's a little disheartening. What the fuck is a sand radish? What can I use to... What can I drop? I don't need a springy mushroom. Bye-bye. And that's a quest item, I'll take it. I'll just head straight there. I'm not gonna worry about any Pokemon unless there's like something that I 100% don't have. I'll do the do I have? I don't think I do. I almost said a Bidoof. That is not a Bidoof. That is not the HM slave. I fucking missed. Nice, and he's pissed off at me. Wait, doesn't Bibarel know water type moves, or? Yeah, this was a bad idea. Let me do. Oh, Luxray's dead. Never mind. Yes, this will work. We were also talking about the Percy Jackson series. And I don't know if you guys share the same opinion or not, but I thought the first movie wasn't very good, and I got chastised for having that opinion, which I think that's the correct opinion to have. Like they were like all the movies are bad except for the first one, and I was like, no, the first one wasn't even good either. And then they were like, yeah, well, like people were like, yeah, it was, and I was like, no, it's not. Like it was pretty slow for the most part. And I killed it. I didn't think I was gonna do that much like damage. Oh wait, I already have a Bibarel. I think. Let me check that. I think if you look at it right. Crouch. Doesn't it tell you if you have it or not? Guess I'll just capture it, hopefully. But yeah, they finally casted some people for the Disney Plus series. And then someone was like, "Oh, they cast like an 11-year-old to play Percy. This is not good." And I was like, "Wasn't Percy like 12 or 13 in the series?" It's the correct opinion that both Percy Jackson movies were bad. Yeah, I know. Like, I can understand maybe liking the first one. That's fine, but I know the second one. I didn't see it, but I heard it was abysmal. Like, I'm pretty sure our English teacher said that. Like, he was like, I saw that, and it was god-awful. Hi, Link. Comes in and causes chaos. Alright, I'll take it. Let me pause. Subject chat to an ad. Wait, I can't even do that. Oh, yeah, I can. Actually, yeah, you redeemed that, like, perfect timing. Alright, 3 seconds. Because I did a, Wait, what? You recently ran an ad, must wait to run another. Okay, yeah, I can't do that. At least for, I'm gonna say probably like 10 more minutes. So don't let me forget. Was it time for an ad? No, so I run pre-rolls like before I really start the game, just so any new viewers don't get subjected to an ad like right when they show up. Because if they do, then lower chance that they actually stay. I learned that from Mr. Wonder Saskia, or Peyton number 2. But yeah, it's not going too bad. We were talking about Gilbert Godfrey. I talked about how you sent me the World Star post of someone hacking his Twitter, which, yeah, not good. Is this the way I'm supposed to even be going in terms of traversing up? So I'm just doing like Breath of the Wild speedruns at this point. You gotta make it a surprise? I don't even, how do I even do that? Let me see. I can check the queue, I think. I'll refund you. Give me a second. Where are you at? 3 months ago, Link Hydrate. That's not you. Where even are you? I don't even see you on here. Hold on. Apparently Alexa told me to hydrate like 3 months ago. Wait, oh, I think what it is the queue is just so like long that it can only display like so many at a time. Hold on, I need to mark all these as complete. I forgot we had an eviscerate command. It's been a while since I've streamed. Or like it's been like sporadic. I kind of forget that I have just a bajillion crazy ass commands. He was 12 in the first book, but he's 16 by the 15th book. So yeah, there's nothing wrong with him being like the actor being 11. All I know the actor from is like the Adam Project, which I haven't even checked out yet. Who I know like grows up to be Ryan Reynolds. Walker Scoble. And he's how old? I can't see his age. He doesn't look, if he's like 11, he does not look 11. And he's apparently going to be in the, what is this? I looked up the actor, and then I just see Secret Headquarters, and then it's Owen Wilson from Loki. And I was like, wait, are they making like a spinoff for the TVA? Yeah, I don't know his character. I don't think he's 11. He does not look 11. Oh, here we go. He's born in 2009, so he's 13. So yeah, he's the perfect age pretty much. Silly me. This is gonna take too long, Link. Just remind me to, just tell me like when, and I'll consider that like your redemption. It'll be free. Alexa says he's 12. I think he's 13. He was born in January 2009, so let me just plug that into the calculator, aka my brain, and yeah, I think that's 13. Oh my god, Link. I am not shocked that you said that. Yep, it sucks. It's actually the last thing that I saw Gilbert Godfrey in. It was a voice role, and that was for Smiling Friends. And I just see... Why is Alexa messaging me on Snapchat? I just see people saying, like, as a joke, like, being on Smiling Friends killed him. It was a little, like, I'm sure Gilbert would appreciate that joke. He likes dark humor. But I loved him when he was on the Norm Macdonald podcast. He was also in, like, an AVGN episode. And that was, he does a lot of, like, on, like, internet stuff. Which I think is pretty cool. I like when, celebrities do that for fun. Like, I know Macaulay Culkin does that a lot now. Because he has his own, website. I don't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but it's like something to do with bunnies. That's the name of the podcast, I mean. Alexa said, Pussy Lickers. I lied, he's 13. I looked him up. Yeah, he's 13. Oh yeah, what'd you do for your birthday, Link? I think you told me what you're gonna do, but I forgot because I'm smooth-brained. Oh, so this is a interesting Blake. Is Alexa watching the stream? Oh! I'm gonna look for a while. I have to cook some salmon, but I'll be back as soon as I'm done. Good luck. Don't burn it. She's not even watching. She's literally on FaceTime with me right now. Oh, alright. Oh no, it actually is Tuesday. I didn't mean to fucking say that. Damn it. That joke only worked whenever it wasn't Tuesday. No one knows what the hell I'm even talking about. Me and my twin invited some friends over. Did you... What all did you do? Did you, like, watch a movie or something? Oh, I want to capture some of these Pokemon. And did I know you had a twin, Link? I don't know if I did. Don't miss. I didn't miss. I don't remember Rufflet looking yellow. I thought he was like a white bird. Man. Alright, I'm just gonna go to the plot. What more like music and some drinks? Alexis Tish looked him up when you told her the dog was gonna die. What the fuck are you talking about? When did I say the dog? Oh, alright. I probably did say that, right? I just forgot. You may have told me at like one point, but I probably forgot. I tend to forget a lot of shit. What are you talking? What do you mean the dog is gonna die? Did I say a dog was gonna die? It's nice having someone new out here to play with. Safety in numbers or something like that. It's whenever she was watching the Adam Project. Wait, is she currently watching it, or what are you talking about? Or are you saying she thought he was 11 when she was watching the Adam Project? I don't even know what we're talking about right now. The front door. Just a little more chasing left for you to do. Okay, see you, Link. Good luck on the salmon. Hopefully it looks better than food porn, Discord command salmon. But the real question is, am I really having fun playing with you, or am I bored? Didn't she already say that? Oh, you're right, I did tell her that! That was like a long time ago, I forgot all about that. This guy doesn't even have a name. I heard what Warden Savvy said. If you have Warden Savvy's approval to enter, then by all means do so. Water's good. It's an indecisive bot, what do you expect? I need to add more responses to that. I think my favorite one I have is the, I have your IP address, or I know your location, or something like that. I can add some better ones. There's also gambling commands that I completely forgot about. Gamble all. Gamble 1. Okay, I think I'm out of money. But be warned, those who cannot solve the temple's puzzles won't get very far with them. This game has puzzles in it? I've heard that the trick is to pay attention to which way the stone statues are looking. Come to think of it, I believe the statues have some sort of patterns on their chest too. Is this like, the Breath of the Wild quest where like all the statues just pointing with their swords? 8 months, 1 week. Crazy. I also heard something that, I don't know if it has any merit or not, but there was reports that people think that, like, Breath of the Wild 2 is going to be too big, or, like, too big for the Switch to actually be able to handle. Which I can maybe believe, because if they're effectively, like, adding a bunch of, if they're adding sky stuff on top of the already existing map, then it's possible that's going to be too much to handle. Which would hopefully mean that they're going to release a Switch Pro, which I've been saying, like, we've needed, or that we like, definitely need. Hopefully soon. And the Switch OLED is not the Switch Pro. Oh, you're going to fight Regice? Let me get my Flareon. Let me heal my Flareon. 11 months, 1 days. Wait, so I streamed on May 11th. I guess. Or maybe you followed me before I actually streamed. Either or, yeah. We're approaching. We're about a month away from the stream anniversary. That's pretty crazy. I might. Wait, what day is that? I can maybe do like a Jackbox. Oh, the 11th is like. What? That's the day I take my final. That'd be one hell of like a way to like relax after taking that. Like do like a Jackbox night. That's worth considering. The Reggie Trio isn't in this game, but their statues are. Interesting. Okay, noted. I think you actually told me that before. I just forgot. Did I already use up all my potions? Except for no, they're right up here. They look like nail polish. Noxicroak. Alright, cool. Oh, hi. I didn't even know you were here. But yeah, I'll consider doing a Jackbox night. Maybe the day that we have our stream anniversary. That'd be kind of cool, I think. Maybe I'll do like a... how do I even do that? I was gonna say like a prize for the winner, but I don't really know how I would even do a point system for that. The way I did it before, like or not before, like I've done like a Jackbox tournament at my college, and I just applied like, I did like point systems for respective games or something like that. Hi Cuban. Not as late as me when I first started, don't you worry. Yeah, Cuban, how'd your, you had a, what was it, a physics and, history test today, right? How'd those go? Did you ask me to fight you on Discord? Oh, you did, at like 7-Eleven. I see it's also daily time. Excellent. Physics bad, history good. I think I followed you either the day you made your channel or the day after you made the channel. I don't know. I think I made my channel about a week before I actually streamed because I wanted to get everything set up. Yeah, there's literally a point where I care more about my streaming than my or like setting up for my stream than doing my finals. Ugh. What's that supposed to mean, Cuban? There's literally no grass to hide in here. I was looking for grass. Am I out of feather balls? Yeah, I am. What it's supposed to mean? I mean, what... You kind of just said that out of context. That's why I'm kind of confused. Damn, okay. Yeah, I could probably figure out whenever I actually made the channel. What I would probably do is... I would have checked the... channel statistics to see, like, when my first actual stream was, but I don't know if it goes back that far or not. It's only level 31. I am gay man. I can check that in the bot commands. According to Dank Memer Bot, I am 67% gay. So you're 67% right. Congratulations. I see you tried to fight me again. We can fight right now if you want. In the bot, in the commands that not everybody here can see. Here, after I catch this bronzer, I'll fight you, okay? Only kicks, like we always do. I'm getting like a bajillion different messages from different people. Alright, cool. Okay, we can fight now. Please fight at Cuban. Cuban goes first. Here, I'm gonna do a commentary of this fight. Cuban lands a painful kick on Tippy, dealing 33%. A kick. Lands a strong kick on Cuban, dealing 24%. Crazy kick with a capital A on Tippy, dealing 36%. I am not getting any damage. You got lucky on there. That was literally, you went first and you did more damage. That's some horse shit. I'm not salty or anything. What did Alexis say to me? I've seen 2 interesting TikToks. Do you want to see them? Sure. Why not? If you can even hear me right now, Alexa. Why isn't Alexa? Never mind. There are faint trace. I said taint traces of an ice pattern on the statue's chest. They know. I just said yes. I think I fucked up. I think all the faces are the same, aren't they? Yeah, they are. Okay, so snowball thingy, a gear. Oh no, that's sun, or an ice cube. I don't even know what that is. Not an ice cube, a snowflake. Looks like a Picasso. A and B. Oh, okay. Yeah, I should have said no. You guys do not want to know what I just saw. It's a good anatomy lesson, but that's about it. Yeah, you're not wrong. That's my genuine reaction. What is this? Oh, just hieroglyphics. I see Palkia and Dialga, and... Manaphy? Or is it Isn't it Manaphy? I don't even know. I'm not very good with pronunciation of Pokemon. I think it's Manaphy. Okay, so what do I do? So it goes Picasso, Ice Flake, Snowflake, and Snowball. Or that's how I'm gonna know him as. But you better say hi to Cuban. He's going crazy. Alright, flamethrower. But yes, thank you so much, Alexa. Those were great TikToks. I didn't even really watch them. I just looked at the first thing. But yes, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Buggy Ball. Slowly going mentally ill. That's not great. I'm trying to think of what all has happened that I could talk about. Not really much. I mean, in terms of the what the fuck would you come from? In terms of the pop culture world, I saw this really stupid quote from the Jurassic World director that I didn't think made any sense. It was saying that like the new dinosaur, what they called, like the Gigantosaurus or something like that, is like the Joker, and I had no fucking idea what that even meant. So, okay, I have to go eat my mom making food, so I'm gonna go have whatever she made. Bye bye. I'll check back later. Maybe, I don't know yet. You have a great stream. Bye bye, chat. Thanks for coming by, B. Hope you have a good dinner. Send food pics. It's probably gonna be really good food. Yeah, see ya. Yeah, it was like, what the fuck does that even mean? The Joker of dinosaurs. But yeah, I replied under the post that I saw that in, and I was like, does that mean he's gonna just beat one of the protagonists with a crossbar or a crowbar? And a lot of people on Instagram liked it, so I got, you know, approval through Instagram. And that's all you can really ask for in terms of internet clout, isn't it? Water's so good. Drink water if you haven't today. Alright, Pokeball. I wonder if the cooldown... Oh, I can do another ad break. But I'm not going to. I'll wait until Link comes back. Oh, that reminds me. So tax season is happening right now, if you guys don't know. And because I do get income from Twitch, they said, okay, we have like your tax form or whatever. And I was like, okay, great. So I printed that off at my school, and then I gave it to my tax lady, and she called and she said, are you Tippy? Because it says like my it says, you know, my username on my tax form and not my actual name. And I was like, oh yeah, that's me. And she was like, oh, okay. And that's all she wanted. She was like, is this you? I'm like, yeah. So that was pretty funny. But yes, the Joker of dinosaurs. I still don't know what the hell that even means. I'm gonna be honest with you, after seeing the second Jurassic World movie, I don't think I'm gonna see the third one. I did not like the second Jurassic World movie. I didn't even like Jurassic World 1, to be honest with you. Like, it wasn't bad, but it was just like, it felt like one of like those movies like a rehash. I spoke really fast there. JK, my mom said it won't be ready for another 30 to 35 more minutes. She lied to me earlier. What is she even making? Well, welcome back. Where are all these Pokemon coming from? Okay, I'm just gonna go on with my life. But the only reason I would see, see Jurassic World 3 would be just for Jeff Goldblum, to be honest with you. And even that's not going to be enough. Hour 27 of being awake is done. I'm actually trying to reset my sleep schedule. For a change. That was a great 57 and 3/8 10 stream. Would recommend again, elite streamer. Thanks. That's a lot. Keep up the great work, and remember Trubisky is 160 times better than Mahomes and 500 times better than Watson. I am in 100% agreement with you. Yes, get some sleep. Being awake for 27 hours is probably slowly killing you on the inside. Yes, get some sleep. I hope you feel better also. Actually, are you feeling better than you did yesterday? I would hope so. What was that? Snowball, and then Picasso, and then Snowflake. What are we doing here? There are 3 panels fitted to the door. Each panel has a pattern carved into it. There are faint traces of words carved into the door as well. Whither the statues graze. Which panel will you press first? What was the first one we saw? The snowball, right? Or it's a rock. Okay. That's rock, ice, and steel. And then it was... Was it ice? Right? Am I stupid? Oh, okay, I got it wrong. I thought it could have been steel first because if it was literally those 3 in order, you'd just be going 1, 2, 3. So it's rock, steel, then ice? There we go. What does it matter which direction they're looking at? Alright then. It's giving Breath of the Wild a run for their money in terms of puzzle telling. Or puzzles, I guess. I'm just remembering how much I hated the Breath of the Wild, why am I blanking on what they're called? The shrines. The ones that are like, look up at this, it's like the ones where you had to put the ball in the floor based off like star pattern or something like that, and I never understood like what to do for that, so then I looked up a tutorial for like one shrine, and then I got a good idea of what to do for the rest of them. But I hated those shrines. Yeah, it's supposed to like thunderstorm, starting at like 2 and beyond. So yeah, it's gonna suck a little bit. I don't mind thunderstorms, but I kind of mind driving in them. So yeah. Okay, ice. Rock? Wait, what is that? Okay, yeah, that is a rock. Okay, so ice is looking at rock, which is looking at steel. Ice, rock, steel. Ice, rock, steel. Alright, see you, B. Have fun eating dinner. Oh, there's one more. Which is looking at ice. So ice, ice, rock, steel, ice. Ice, rock, steel, ice. Got it. Ice, rock, steel, ice. When can you play Vala with me? Not tonight. Probably not tomorrow either, because I have a Tesla study for. Maybe this weekend if you want. Actually, how high is your ping whenever you play Cuban? Tornado level bad weather? That wouldn't be fun. You know, I hope that if we do get a tornado, it just destroys every trace of physics tests on this mortal coil, so I don't have to take anything on Thursday. That'd be nice. I already forgot what it was, by the way. I think it was ice. Was it ice, rock, steel, ice? Ice, rock, steel, ice, right? Wait, how high? I'm on my school break, so yeah, what replay? Wait, is there one more? I think I fucked that up. Oh yeah, I fucked that up hard. The Steam is loading because I'm updating. Oh, there's one more. I didn't even see that. So how does this... Oh! Sneaky. I didn't even see that. Okay, so... Ice, rock, steel... Ice, rock, steel, ice, rock, steel, ice, rock, steel... Rock, ice. Ice, rock, steel, rock, ice. Got it. That was... I didn't even see that. Okay, ice... Rock... Steel... Rock... Ice. How many people didn't... I'm curious how many people, like, didn't actually see that the first time they played. Because that angle that you approach it at, it's kind of hard to see that there's something down that hall. Or that there even is a hall. Yeah, I would love to see, like, a playthrough of somebody doing that. Okay, what do we got? This isn't too bad. A lot of memorization. Okay, so steel. Steel, ice. Okay. Steel, ice, rock. Steel, ice, rock. Steel, ice, rock, ice. Steel, rock, ice, rock. Nope, I already forgot it. The fuck is this? I'm gonna need to, like map this out like I'm a cartographer. You know, wait, I can die in my sleep. Peace, dub. Yeah, 100%. Steel. Steel, ice. Steel, ice, rock. That one's not even looking at anything. Steel, ice, rock. Steel, ice, rock. Steel, ice, rock, ice. Steel, rock, steel, rock. Oh my god. Steel, ice, rock, ice. Steel, ice, rock, ice. Steel, ice, rock, ice. Steel, ice, rock, ice, steel. Steel. I've already forgotten it. I can't remember. I don't have very good memory. Steel, ice, rock, ice. Steel, ice, rock, ice, steel, rock. Okay, I'm probably gonna forget this. Steel, ice, rock, ice, steel, rock? Is that right? Okay, I actually got on the first try. With a lot of... a lot of saying it out loud. Okay, sounds good, Cuban. Turn around. Actually, hold on. This will work. Turn around. I can't even tell if they're turning around or not. I think they're looking right at me. Now they're turning around. Why? There we go. Oh, hi. Do I fight that? I don't think I want to fight that. That thing's probably like level 65 or something. Don't mind me. It didn't even hear me. The thing is, I didn't think it was like that strong. The thing I just put on. I thought at least it could at least like hear me run. This thing isn't even like hearing me either. That thing's strong. Fuck. Do that again. Let's do the heavy ball because I'm like really so close. That works too. Yeah, I need to use that way more. Like I didn't think you were that quiet. All right, I did it. Okay, so yeah, that statue earlier was just meant to throw you off. Clever, clever. Yeah, I'll need to check the let me check the forecast for tomorrow. Now that you say that, tornado weather, eh? I mean, I guess I'll take thunderstorms over having like a 5th blizzard, because we've had like 4 blizzards. Wait, what? Oh, speaking of blizzards, snowdrifts up to 20 feet possible. Or is that like one of those like spam ones? That's like, bad weather's coming. As blizzard rages in North Dakota. Okay, well, fortunately I'm not in North Dakota. I guess I've been caught, so we're nearly done. That's no fun. Hey, remember my clairvoyance? It showed me something else. I saw you flying with bravery. Do you think that'll come to pass? I'll make sure it does. Are we about to fight? Seems like a fight territory. Well, however the future turns out, flying with bravery isn't easy. If you really want to be able to fly high in the sky, prove to me that you're strong enough. You can just kind of tell, like, in games, what the hell's going to happen just based off the room structure, can't you? I'll be fine. Rhyperior, Meg, Mortar, and Electrive. Well, okay then. Okay, I'm gonna need me a... Oh yeah. I forgot we fight all 3. Wait, they're level 50? Hello? Oh no, that's level 50. What level are they? Alright, Floatzel... I'm gonna need you to attack really quickly. Okay, Water Pulse. I'm gonna... No. That almost killed. I should have done the heavy one. Okay, well, Floatzel's dead. Oh no, that's just a paralyzer. Actually, I might be able to tank this. Maybe not. Oh yeah, no. Floatzel's dead. Okay, I guess Toxicroak. This giant-ass Adam's Apple. Okay, Mud Bomb. That should kill it. And I think that... Doesn't that also make me... harder to hit? Yeah, nice. Okay, I'm just gonna stand back here. Alright, am I focused on you? Yes, I am. I am going to do... Strong Style, just to be sure. Actually, that should have killed. I didn't see what level he was at until just now. It would have killed regardless. That's fine. And he missed. That's pretty good move. Okay, not a big deal. Mud Bomb. It's gonna kill him anyway, but just to be sure. But yeah, Christian, when you played this, did you see like that statue in like that second trial on your first try or no? I don't know. Maybe I'm just not like that well aware. I can't speak that well aware of my surroundings. I just missed it. I feel like more people have missed that statue down the hall besides me. You did see it? I guess it just depends like what your camera angle was. Mine was just straight ahead. But Bravery still wants to get to know you even better. Up to the roof we go. I just want to play Breath of the Wild 2, man. I hope the puzzles in that game are like way better than the ones in Breath of the Wild. That'd be nice. Not to say the ones in Breath of the Wild were bad, but just maybe a little bit more inspiring. Or just bring back straight up dungeons. That'd be awesome. I like the idea of dungeons more than shrines all over again. I suspect they're gonna do dungeons, but we shall see. Oh, it's like an invisible wall. Let me check this forecast before I continue, because I'm gonna forget. So it's supposed to start raining. What? The one that used motion control is bad, no cap. Do you mean the one with the rock? Like where you swing the rock around? Yeah. Yeah. Or wait, yeah. There's a bunch that use motion control. Which one do you mean? Because there's one that, like, you swing a hammer, and then there's one that you, like, maneuver a ball, to, like, a platform where you can just grab it. But literally, I remember for me, I just, like, moved the platform downwards, so I literally just got on it, and then just took the ball from there. But yeah, the motion control is a little finicky. Yeah. Anytime I think of, like, motion control in Breath of the Wild, I just think of, like, this one video of, like, this girl was playing it, and she could not hit the ball hard enough. And then I think she, like, put down the controller, and then the game just, like, freaked out and just launched the ball hard enough where it completed the shrine for her, and she was just, like, laughing. Alright, Bravery. Why not test out Tippy's strength for yourself? Wait, we're gonna fight? Oh, okay. Good thing I healed. Even though it's just one bird. Will that kill? Yep. Survey says yes. Then when we get to move it through a maze, yeah, that one I remember just putting it at an angle where I could just get on the platform, and I just took it from there because it was so obnoxiously annoying. Like getting it to where I was, or where I wanted it to be, because the motion control is just being really finicky. Anyway, fun fight. But yeah, that's not really a puzzle, really. It's just, I mean, I guess it is, but it's not that challenging. It's just annoying. Grr, I can't believe Bravery lost. But that's that. Thanks for playing with me. Guess I gotta go ahead and head home now. Bye. Don't leave me and my Gatsby cap here. I was kidding. Play along with me on your flute. The iconic Gen 4 sound effect. Except for Heart Gold, Soul Silver, I guess. I was talking to somebody at my college about those games, and he had never played Platinum, but he said he had played Heart Gold, Soul Silver, and he's like, what are the chances you think they'll remake those games again? And I was like, probably not ever. But if they do, it'll probably, like, because those games themselves are already remakes. But if they did ever make like another Heart, or another Gold and Silver remake, it wouldn't be, I doubt it'd be nearly as polished as Heart Gold, Soul Silver. So I was like, you might as well just keep playing those. Because if they get the same, like, let's say they wanted to remake those for whatever reason, next, and they got the same company, who did Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl to do it, I would bet a bunch of money that people would, like, 99 out of 100 people would prefer Heart Gold, Soul Silver to whatever remake they come out with. Because those games are so well made. Those remakes. Like, they're made with a lot of heart. Like, some days I prefer those games like Platinum. It's pretty nice. They should honestly, they'll just be the Let's Go games in the Johto region. Yeah, I don't know about that. I was talking about that too. Like, because he didn't understand what the point of, like, I was like, technically, if you're gonna play a yellow, if you're gonna play like, because basically those games are like, aren't the Let's Go games pretty much just yellow all over again? And I was like, if you're gonna play a or like any version of yellow, you might as well just play that one. Isn't that just yellow? And then he was like, what was the point of those games again? I was like, to attract the Pokemon Go players to the mainstream game. And I don't know if doing that, if making another Let's Go game would help that goal out that much, if that makes any sense. Because I think Pokemon Go is definitely already peaked. I think that people who haven't made the switch are already aware of the game's or the mainstream game's existence. So making another Let's Go game for that specific reason of just attracting that audience to the mainline games wouldn't really do much. But I remember like being really nervous that instead of like the Gen 4 remix, they were gonna do Let's Go Johto, and I think the internet would have been ballistic if that happened. But is it still possible that they're gonna make a Let's Go Johto? Maybe, but yeah, I don't think I'd buy those games. Like, I only bought Let's Go Eevee just because I had money and nothing to really play. Because I think I was like playing Splatoon mostly, and I got bored of it. So I was like, okay, I'll play this. Why not? Yeah, I'm glad. A world where people and Pokemon live and work together, huh? Me and my sand. I need to change my costume. Tell me, why do you think the lightning that comes from the rift would cause these frenzies? Do you think this is all Almighty Sinnoh's anger, or do you think this is a trial it's putting to us? If it's a trial, if we prove ourselves worthy and we quell the last noble, calm Avalugg, then the rift could really ought to close, right? Yeah, but making them into Let's Go was the only way that they could get away with making a second Kanto remake. Yeah, I'd say so. Okay, yeah, I guess that's what I was trying to say. Is it a fair opinion to say that Let's Go Eevee and Let's Go Pikachu are the best Kanto remakes that you could possibly play? Or do you think that more belongs to Fire Red Leaf Green? Because I've never played Fire Red Leaf Green, but I know like people love those games. But taking account of like all things, is it fair to say that? Because I've heard people say like they either say like it's the best version of Yellow or it's the best Kanto remakes. But I've never played that Fire Red Leaf Green, so I can't really compare. I'm just saying what they're saying. Even if one who seems to be clearing this trial is a newcomer like you, not one of us who's been living here in Hisui for ages now. How come you're playing all wise? I thought you weren't a big thinker, Adaman. Hush, Sabby. I feel the history on the move. And as far as I can see, the one ushering in this new era is you. So if I stick with you, someday I might be able to meet Almighty Sinnoh myself. Never mind. The question is, does lightning to Adaman fascinate you? Listening to Adaman fight fascinate you? Or bore you to tears, I was like, what is he, a fucking firebender? Anyway, Tippy, time for you to go soar with bravery. If you jump from way up here, bravery can take you gliding from just about anywhere. I haven't seen the flying in this game, so hopefully this doesn't look terrible. But don't forget to get the Eternal Ice. That's why you needed bravery in the first place, right? Is it? I kind of forgot. So it stands to reason... Oh, I thought this was a cutscene. So it stands to reason they could only get away with making a second set of Johto remakes, which would be doing them in a Let's Go style. Yeah, you're not wrong. I don't know if they have necessarily any plans to do that though. Like, I think the Let's Go craze has passed, or sorry, like the Pokemon Go craze has passed a little bit. So I don't know if they necessarily have much of a drive to make those kind of games. But if they wanted to, they definitely could. But I don't think those games would sell that well. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, they'd sell well because they're Pokemon games, but they wouldn't. I don't think they'd sell as well. Like I know I wouldn't buy those games. Like, this is coming from someone who hasn't even bought the Gen 4 ones. who fucking loves Gen 4, I would not buy those games. I know that for a fact. Like, one day, I think I'll buy Brilliant Diamond Shining Pearl, but... yeah. I would not buy Let's Go Johto. Because I'd rather just play Heart Gold Soul Silver at that point. Now go get a feel for flying with bravery. When you're done soaring the skies and want to land, just ask him to dive. Honestly, what I can probably see them doing is just making more of these games, like, containing, like, the Legend series, while at the same time doing the mainline stuff on the side, with maybe a couple spin-offs, like, just sprinkled in, like, every so often. It wouldn't surprise me, like, in the next couple of years we see a, another remake, or an HD remaster of the Mystery Dungeon, Darkness, Time, and Sky, games. Are those it's Time, Darkness, and yeah, it's Sky. Explorers of Sky. Wait, is it? Hold on. Am I gaslighting myself right now? I definitely am. Mystery Dungeon Explorer. Yeah, it is Sky. Okay. I should remember that because I literally played the game like pretty recently. But yeah, I can't remember anything. With Bravery, you can fly high in the air and explore the different areas of Hisui from the air. You can summon Bravery using the plus button wherever you may be. You can also press the A button when if you're falling from some height to summon him in a flash. What is it? It said the A button? I'll just do it now. This ain't bad. You said I can dive bomb with him, right? How do I do that? Oh, why? Okay. I was kind of expecting him to go like a little faster. Oh, never mind. That's how he goes faster. And I get up by hitting plus. And breaking my legs. Alright. This rock salt. Crunchy salt. Alright, what do we got? Your arc phone is beeping. Oh yeah, this is the thing that we need to feed to make like the things for food. That's right. To advise, I can't read. A type of ice beloved by the Lord of the Tundra, Avalug. The ice is said to be fragments of ancient Avalug that lived long ago. Wahaha. Oh. At last, the summit is conquered. And I see you made it too. Flew down from this place and obtained the eternal ice, did you? What drives that burning zeal of yours, I wonder? They will def keep doing the Legend series as a way to distant pasts. What? They will. I can't read anything today or ever. They will definitely keep doing the Legend series as a way to explore the distant past of the regions. Okay. I still wonder if they're ever gonna do anything with Zygarde, because I said, I don't know if it was maybe it wasn't even in the stream, but I remember saying to somebody that Pokemon Z was like an actual thing that got canceled, but I don't know if it was just a rumor or if it was like a confirmed like scrapped project. Let me see about that. The supposed Pokemon Z Gen Z never got released. Instead, the franchise skipped the third installment to developing Sun and Moon. But was that? Oh, there is evidence. Oh, wait, no, there's not. It says evidence for a third installment, but it's just saying reasons why it would have come out. A third title. Zygarde. Oh, the presence of Zygarde and Sun and Moon points it towards... That's not really... That's just speculation. Yeah, this is just speculation. Okay, so there wasn't... I guess there wasn't confirmation that Z was actually a thing. Or at least this article didn't mention any actual concrete evidence. It was just saying speculation. I do have to respect the effort you put in. I may still have my own doubts weighing on my mind, but I will take the necessary preparations so that you can face my lord, Avalog. Meet me at Ice Peak Arena. I think it was last... I think we did talk about that last stream. Also, 20-mile-per-hour winds. Yeah, that's gonna be horrible to drive in. Can't wait for that. Now, don't try to repeat the wondrous feat that you're about to see me perform. You can do like a backflip or something. A tall leap like this can only be managed in highly toned bodies like mine. Till next we meet. Let me guess. It's gonna like fade to black, and you're just gonna like a... And then he's just gonna be gone. I didn't get the sound effect right, but I got that right. I guess they just do not want to make any sort of, like, animations for characters, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, I wonder how many years it'll be until they tackle like a possible Gen 5 remake. Because I think that's like definitely like, whoops, I think that's definitely like the next step in terms of like remakes. Or like the next thing they would do in terms of remakes is definitely Gen 5. Unless they want to do like a Let's Go Johto like you said. But I don't know. I would prefer to play also Cynthia's ancestors over there. That's nice. What is he even doing? He was doing like the Tim Tebow, like, the prey thing. Am I even crouching? Yes, I am. Okay. Hit him in his, like, calf. Also, I love how I'm just capturing those like my first try. Not too bad. See, what level am I? Let's see. 51, 51, 52, 49, 51, 51. Let me... There's a chance I'm about to fight Mr. Ancestor over here, so let me heal. And I wonder how underleveled I am right now. I don't think I'm too underleveled, if I am at all. Alright, Volo. I forgot what your name was. Why, if it isn't Tippy, what a pleasure finding a familiar face, or any face, in this far corner of Alabaster Icelands. I came to bring Garrick an order of sword caps, and he was more than willing to have a chat about Avalug. What do you say? Interested in a bit of gossip? Sure, why not? Did you see Vanessa? What the fuck she was wearing? Oh, not that kind of gossip. So Avalug, yes, the 5th of Hisui nobles. And that, oh, that he is, and you know what? He's an absolute beast. Well, yes, according to what I was told, not only does he barrage you with the chunks of ice, he also fires off massive icicles and can cause sharp ice crystals to erupt from the ground below you. Imagine like this is like the boss battle where they decide to introduce gore physics into a Pokemon game. Like if you get hit by like one icicle, you get like Tomb Raider, like death kill or something like that. Doesn't that seem to be too powerful to take on? What's more, apparently the Avalug of old could be 100 feet tall. Doesn't that seem to be a bit too big to take on? Oh, you'll be alright. You just have to eat some sword caps and then give your training your all. Nothing better than building muscles than that. Onward now to the arena. Is he really like 100 feet tall? Wait, so is this... Christian, I remember like you saying like this, there's like a boss that's like Dark Souls level hard. Maybe that was, or was that Mitch that told me that? Someone told me like there's like a really hard boss in this game. Is this the boss? Or was that, maybe that was Arceus, I don't know. But we have like maybe a few more bosses left, if any. This one and maybe Arceus, and then maybe one that maybe the game wants to sprinkle in there. Sounds kind of tricky. Well, yes, I did say that Avalug, but perhaps... I did want to see that Avalug, but perhaps not at the cost of my own life. So I propose... I can't read. So I suppose my freezing digits and I will be off. Your freezing digits. Okay, but bye-bye. Legends game for Kanto, Johto, Hoenn, and Alola are hard to guess when they would take place. Unova would be when the original dragon existed, which I don't know too much context about because I never played the Unova ones yet. Kalos would be during the Ancient War, and Galar would be around the same time as the Darkest Day. Yeah. You think they would just take the same designs as the protagonists? Oh, hi. That they would take like the same designs as the protagonists from those respective games, like they did for this one? I feel like that... Actually, I don't know. They probably... Actually, I think they probably would, but they wouldn't do the whole, like, teleported back in time kind of thing. It'd probably just be like, your character actually, like, was born at that time. Or something, I don't know. Because I don't think any of those legendaries, those respective games would have the capacity or capability to actually, like, teleport someone back in time like Arceus does. Because something is supposed to be, like, God. So it'd probably just be like, if they did do that, you would have actually, like, you'll actually be known at that time because you actually were born at that time. Instead of, like, this being where you're a fish out of water. I rarely ever compare anything to Dark Souls except for Crash Bandicoot. Okay, so it was Mitch. But someone said it was like a really hard boss level. So yeah, it was Mitch then. So we're going to quell Avalugg as you wished. In the end, the strength of your feelings worn out. Did I read that right? That didn't feel read right. Or maybe your real strength comes from the way that you walk among both Pokemon and people. Well, I suppose I better get to work making some bombs using Eternal Ice. I need water. But yeah, it was Mitch then. And maybe we already fought the boss that he said reminded him of Dark Souls. It could have been the Voltorb. Who knows? Well, I suppose I better get to work making some bombs using Eternal Ice. I've heard how they are made, and with muscles like mine, it'll only be a moment's work. That sounds like you just made cereal. And there you have it. If you truly wish to quell Avalugg, then walk on. The path lies before you. But know that Avalugg will hold chunks of ice at you without relent. You'll need to unravel the dodging ability. I'm going. I kind of read that like a kid saying, I'm going. Okay, cutscene already. In my sandals. The 2 towers. Holy shit. Okay, yeah, that's definitely the biggest that we fought yet. It's the Joker of the nobles. Oh, I have to do. I'm only fighting from over here. Was this Fall Guys? Oh my god. Okay. Yeah, I didn't like get like. I don't even get like a amount of time to actually like throw shit. Oh hi. I don't know what's happening. Oh, that's happening. Okay, this boss battle's got some fucking hair on its chest. Is he gonna go back? Nope. Oh! I fucked it up. Alright. Wait, can I just roll through it? Oh yeah, I'll just do that. That's easier. Except when you roll into it, that's a big difference. Damn, okay. Let me watch what the fuck's happening here. Oh, those stay. Okay. Those were like just trails. Okay, it's from above. It's like fucking comets. Okay. Damn! Okay. Didn't even give me like much of a chance to get up. Oh, I'm so dead. Yeah, I just died. Oh, send in a Pokemon to do battle. Will do. The context from the original Dragon is that the legendary Zekrom, Reshiram, and Kyurem were once one being and then split into 3 different beings. Is that the thing that what's his face did for the like the legendary Pokemon like battle royale thing? Was that what that was supposed to be? Oh, I just hit restart battle, didn't I? Alright, guess we're doing this again. Oh my god. Okay, I don't need to like hold left trigger. What am I doing? And I hit Y. I got him like a like snout. He's just screaming at me right here. Or is he? Oh, there it is. I'm trying to like pinpoint what the fuck he was doing. Or just dodge. If you get hit by one, you're gonna get hit by two. Okay. Roll. I think he comes back with that, right? I thought hello? Do I have to throw it here? I guess not. Okay. You don't get a lot of time to do that. I guess this is more exciting now, isn't it? Although it's kind of hard to get, like, frozen. He's covering every single inch of this thing with ice. I don't know what he's doing. That's what he's doing, okay. Man, okay. That's a little tricky. Okay, just dodge. Those are going really fast now. Oh my, that's annoying. And the camera turned around for no reason. Okay, yeah, this is a really interesting boss battle. He like just suppressed half the stage. Okay, there we go, finally. I know I can just decimate it with ice, or with fire, I mean. Or not. Is he like a ground type then? I just burnt myself. Excusez-moi. Does he go again? Oh yeah, okay. Well, that was nice. I should have done strong style. Unless I already did. I don't know. I can't remember shit. So what is he? I can't pinpoint what his type is. He's ice, obviously. It's not fighting, is it? No, it's not. Oh yeah, these also do a lot more. That's right. Now you want me to throw really far, don't you? There we go. One death, not too shabby. We're gonna get the same cutscene over and over while I'm just looking while sparks are flying behind me. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, so what is this dude's typing? He's ice and what else? He's just an ice type. So why wasn't my fire? Oh. Yeah, he's weak to fire. Why wasn't he weak to flamethrower then? That one just said effective, not super effective. He's weak to fighting, steel, fire, and rock. Then why was he weak to... Isn't Mud Bomb a ground type move? Does his, like, typing change or something? When he turns into, like, when he's, like, a noble or whatever? I don't know. And he's just gone. Garrick, sir, you needn't look quite so downcast. That's a first, never heard that before. Oh, he's ice and rock. Oh yeah, I forget there is Hisuian types, that's right. Okay, I see. I guess the fire would, or sorry, the rock would make it just effective and not super effective for fire type moves. The original is just ice. Yeah, I keep forgetting like these are different versions of like the originals. My bad. Give me 1 second, guys. Nice. Alright, we're good. Welcome back, Cuban. You just missed boss battle. But seeing mighty Avila quelled, and by such a slight child, a child that fell from the very sky. Is this Tippy boy some kind of monster in disguise? He is no monster. He's the one who risked his life without a second thought in order to quell our frenzied, suffering nobles. I thought he'd disappear like Batman. Tippy, Garrett cares for the Pro Clan with all his heart and believes in Almighty Sinnoh just as deeply. So he has feared more than any of us that getting involved with the Diamond Clan and your Galaxy team would cause our people to flag in their devotion into the Almighty Sinnoh. But that will change. Hey, Rita? I know your fears will change once you see what I've seen. Tippy has much to teach us. He's shown us how we can overcome all manner of strife, and so long as our Pokemon are with us. He's made me want to help Glaceon realize the greater strength as well, and to see my whole world grow broader. Crying? Because you missed the boss battle? You know VODs exist. Oh, were you saying you're watching Two Towers? I thought you were saying like there's like a Two Towers reference or something. I was like, did I miss something? It seems you've already changed, Dorita. I know you could pull that off, Tippy. The whole gang's here. Except for the Twitter lady. You quelled every last frenzied noble. So is that space-time rift going to start closing up now, or what? There's little way of knowing for sure, though the rift does seem perhaps a little smaller somehow. Let's hope so, anyway. Well, with any luck, things will settle down now. Although even if the rift does start spitting out more of that strange lightning, we should still be alright as long as we've got Tippy. You guys are fucking losers. Indeed we should be. It's good to have him on our side. Fucking Adam, and you're like twice my size and look like you go to the gym. You can do this shit too. Maybe not her, though. You know something, Irida? We may never agree on who's got it right about the Almighty Sinnoh, but you Pro Clan folk aren't all bad in my book. Look who's finally seen reason. Anyway, now that we've quelled the last noble, I say we pay grim old Commander Kamado a visit and see if he'll finally crack a smile for us. Probably not.
But we shall see.
Report to Commander Kamado that you've accomplished your mission. Let's fly around a little bit. See if we can find any Pokemon. Where haven't I gone to yet? You know, zooming out on the map would be a nice thing. Let's go over there. Just a little bit. Also, I forgot like there's like satchels we can find. Alright. I still wish there was there's like a map that was always visible on the screen. I think that'd be nice. What the fuck are you? Oh, okay. Let me just dive bomb over here real quick. It's not what I wanted to happen. Oh, that's not what I thought you were. Okay, let me put on the stealth spray or whatever. No, that wasn't the original dragon in the terminal montage video. So was that just like an original creation for the video then? Or was that is that actually in the Pokemon lore at some point? Because if it is, I don't recognize it. Damn it. Okay, I'm just gonna get the fuck out of here. There's other Pokemon in the sea. Wait, if I crash onto here... Okay, cool. That is very nice. I like the traversing in this game. It feels decently airtight. Okay. What the fuck's down here? Hello? Damn, I'm trying to like do like the Breath of the Wild thing where if you just pull out your paraglider for like 0.1 second, then you just negate all fall damage, even though that would never ever work in real life. That's what I like always do, and it was like the most fun thing to do in that game. Would just like fall from like as high as humanly possible and like pull it out, or like I'd do that, and then you wouldn't take any fall damage. That's like speedrunning tactic, baby. I wonder if they're gonna like patch that in the next game. I hope they don't. It was so stupid that you could do that. Oh, this is where we came from. Oh no, it's not. Or is it? No, it's not, because it would have been registered on the map. Turn around, nothing to see. Oh, okay. Or don't. I missed. There we go. Man. There we go. Please work. It's not gonna work. It worked. I do not want... Wait, maybe I do want to fight you. Do I have a revive? I do. I could maybe defeat this thing. Assuming it's not like level 70 or something. I think, actually, even if it was, I don't think I could lose too bad to it. Fuck it, why not? And it... Alright, that's fine. That's Black Kyurem. Kyurem can combine with Zekrom and Reshiram like Necrozma, but can do a Solgaleo and Lunala. And I got critted. And it's level 72. The thing that I pretty much said, please do not be. Okay. Sure. Go, Luxray, do your thing. Yeah, sure, why not? That actually did a lot of damage. Oh, this thing's gonna like do so many things of damage to me. That actually didn't kill me, I'm kinda surprised. That'll kill me though. Okay, whose turn is it next? Whoops. No! That's not what I meant to do. Oh my god. I meant to... I don't even know what I was trying to do, to be honest with you. I think I was trying to, like go back to the list of Pokemon or something? No. Okay, let's try this again. Don't crit me. You'll live. You won't live. You know, maybe if I had like one more thing of, you know, potions, that would have been nice. Okay, what did he used Blizzard, and that did like what? It got me down to 70, so it's gonna be like 120 things of damage. So, let's do this. I just want to kill it, to be honest with you. I can try capturing it, but I doubt that'll work at all. Yeah. Okay, I'm just gonna throw one out there that I know is gonna get its ass whooped. Toxicroak. They were all once the same dragon, so they combined together, just not all three at once. You're talking, Kyurem. Okay. Or, yeah, Black Kyurem. Actually, wait, it's my turn? Do I... I'll try, but I know it's probably not gonna work. Well, it's this thing... Even if I did capture this thing, I doubt it would even obey me. Because I don't think I'm... It's like... It's too high of a level, isn't it? Yeah, I'm just gonna kill it. Just get free XP. Okay, that's fine. Rest in peace, Dr. Croak. You were a good man, I think. Yes, you were a man. Alright. Decidueye. Leaf Blade. Strong style, just to be sure. I missed. Well, you're dead. Great, so the Pokemon that are going to get leveled up are my Staraptor and Floatzel. I don't even know if this is going to kill, to be honest with you. Quick Attack won't do jack shit. Water Pulse. Don't miss. It did kill. Alright. I'll take it. I would have preferred, you know, everybody else still be alive, but... Can't cry over spilled milk, I guess. Okay, how do I ascend? Wait a minute. I don't... Does he even... He doesn't even see me. And unobtained. Okay, I want this thing. I think I just got it. Nice. Yeah, level 62. Meanwhile, the Gyarados yesterday took so many tries. While I was actually battling it, too. That was fucking crazy. Alright, Bravery. This way. Yes, Cuban, if you're still here, what do you even main in Valorant? Like, I think you said Neon, but I thought you also said Sova at one point, but I can't necessarily remember. Oh, I thought that was like a lantern. What's this cave in? Just tell... No. I'll take a nice... I'll take the scenic trail. I'm guessing you fight... Do you fight Black Kyurem in, like, Black and White 2? Or do you fight them in the first one? Because, again, I don't really know anything about, this plot all that much, to be honest with you. Because, again, I just haven't really played it. Cool. I see you caught 3 Pokemon. Can you report your findings? Neon is the best. Silver was my starter. I play Raze, but usually when I play with Peyton, I let him play Raze because he's better. Then I will, then I'll play Breach, but I'll sometimes play Chamber also. The only real hero that or starter that I haven't, not starter, agent that I haven't really done with all that much, that I haven't done with, what am I trying to say here? That I haven't done much with all that much is, that's a double negative, isn't it? The agent that I haven't done much with, Yoru. I haven't really checked out Yoru. I don't like Yoru. I think Yoru is fucking annoying. Especially like that like boost that they gave him. Yeah, I use Breach. Just because his flash is so stupid. That's all the points I got? I thought I would have gotten a lot more. Fantastic stuff. As always, I'm sure the commander is eagerly awaiting your report to the village. Yeah, I've started using Omen a little bit. He's okay. I just don't know like smoke setups and stuff like that. So I don't really use them. Let me shoot this girl? Yeah, girl once.
Tell me, please.
Hey, what's that Pokemon up there? What's its name? What's it do? What'd it do? What are you talking about? Oh, it's a Magikarp. Magikarp? Why is it called Magikarp? Is it a cool Pokemon? Is it strong? Can it fly? It's pretty cool. It's cool? Why is it cool? Which part is cool? Tell me. It's like actual children. Breach is bleh. What do you not like about Breach? I remember one time I was playing Breach and like Peyton ulted, or what was it? Peyton was like hiding in like a Viper ult and he like headshot 3 different people, I want to say. And then I was like ulting point to try to help him out. And I ulted way too far and he got incapacitated while he was like firing like a phoenix. And he got killed and he was just screaming at me. It was fucking hilarious. You gotta learn about Magikarp, right? Can you tell me when you're all done with its page and its Pokédex? Do I even have that? Have I even I've captured a Magikarp already, right? There's no way I haven't. Is this alphabetical? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I have. But just one, okay. Yeah, I'll try my best to remember to do that, but I'm probably gonna forget. Hey, the 2? I saw it. I just, in my brain, I acknowledged it. Wait, what? Okay, I want to go up here first. Oh, get me out of here! Get me out of here! When do I get your cool yellow Komodo thingy-majig? So the Pokemon nobles became frenzied, and now its them has been quelled. Can you finally, like, give me, like, a big smile, like, ear to ear? We still have no explanation for why this calamity befell us. He said calamity. Like Ganondorf. But I'm glad to see it put to an end. And to think peace would be restored to Hisui by the hand of your mysterious rift. I thought it said something else. When tomorrow dawns, it'll dawn on a world restored to normalcy. At long last, we'll be able to return to our normal lives. Go nourish yourself at the Wallflower and allow yourself a good long rest. Let me guess, we're gonna have potato fucking mochi. Don't forget, the Survey Corps' work is not over. It does not end until our people can live here in Hisui without fearing the Pokemon around us. Well, okay then. Can I have like a ribeye instead of potato mochi? I think that'd be I think that's pretty well deserved.
Thanks for the nice sizable helping potato mochi, Benny, old chum. Oh, just anything like you recommend, by all means, bring it out.
I want something else. I know I'm Irish, but I guess I get sick of potatoes fucking at some point. Having a noble quell that puts a grave threat to rest. Now it's time we focus on our survey work. Though we still can't let our guard down around regular wild Pokemon, of course. The only case of direct sequels in the mainline Pokemon series. You mean Black and White 2? Didn't technically Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon kind of continue? I mean, it did a lot of the main story, but didn't it also add on to it, like, a little bit after? Right? I certainly have my reservations as to whether Avalugg needed a quelling. But if it means bringing calm to everyone, then I suppose we did the right thing. Yes, someone might have been under attack by some frenzied noble at this very moment if Tippy hadn't come falling out of the sky to us. That's the wonder, though. Just what is a space-time rift anyway? And what will finally make it go? Make it finally go. Wait, if the rift were to vanish, would that leave Tippy stranded here? Fuck if I know. Well, our little team is certainly very practiced at investigating things by now. We'll look into the matter and find a solution, I have no doubt. And even if we don't, you'll always have a home here in Jubilee Village, Tippy. I want to go back home and play Fortnite! There's no Fortnite here! Now then, tomorrow's soon upon us, and it'll be another hard day at work for the Survey Corps. Don't forget that we've got our sights on, nothing less than a completed Pokédex. That's right, we'll get it done, with Tippy in the lead, and me as a valiant assistant. No, they're alternate reality enhanced editions, not sequels. So... is it like the same vein that like Platinum is to Pearl and Diamond, where it's like it's the same kind of story but different shit happens in between? So both games end in the same way? That's right, we'll get it done, with Tippy in the lead and me as a valiant assistant. Assistant, come on now. Come now, Akari, don't sell yourself short. You're a full-fledged member of the Survey Corps too. Well thanks for that, Professor. Then I guess I'd better eat my fill and get plenty of energy for another long day tomorrow. Yeah, the potato mochi will certainly do that for you. I don't like that nodding. Wait, so have we gone everywhere on, like, that we can possibly go on the map? Or every area that we could possibly go? Huh? Bakum. What was that? Disaster looming. Guiding now active. I want to figure out the answer to my question. I guess I can't yet, though. Or can I? I mean, we haven't gone down here yet. Oh yeah, I guess you still have to go to fucking, the mountain, too. But I guess we've already taken, like, we could have gone there earlier, but we didn't. Okay, what the fuck's this? Horrible! That's a beauty of a sky. And that Wurmple's lagging in the background, I don't know if you guys saw that. Oh, hell yeah. Did the rift get bigger? Is that what happened? He looks fucking so happy. Hi, Link. The ad thing's ready. What's going on? Yeah, you came back at, like, the perfect time. Do you want me to, to do the ad break now, Mr. Link? Because it's fully charged. Some sort of dreadful energy seems to be pouring from the rift in space-time. Now the entire energy, or the entire sky has gone red. Yes, basically for, like, being platinum, but no, they don't end the exact same as Sun and Moon. Because, yeah, I played Moon, and then I bought Ultra Moon because I got a $20, like, prom, at, like, Walmart gift card at prom, and Ultra Moon was really cheap that day or something. And I was like, oh, it's just gonna be like, it's gonna be a brand new story, and then it started out the same exact way, and I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna play this. Actually, I think Mitch currently has my copy of Ultra Moon. No, I'll tell you one, then it's unexpected. Okay, then. Just drop like a, just drop like a Mizkif emote or something. Hopefully when a new viewer comes in. Nice. Just someone says, hi, you seem like a great streamer, and then you just say, now. I've word from the commander. That's a scary effect on your face. You're to report to his office at once. Okay, then. Okay, I'll drop a Mizkif emote. Yeah, drop like the 4-panel one that he has. Which is his face. The way the sky has changed, it is ominous. Very ominous indeed. What's this about, Commander? You did call us here to discuss the quelling of all the nobles, didn't you? That can wait. There is a more pressing concern here that must be addressed. The first strike of that strange lightning, the one that drove Cleaver into a frenzy, it struck the night that Tippy fell from the sky, did it not? Oh. Tippy's gotta die. It seems only natural to think that the two events may be linked in some way. Who or what are you really, Tippy? Oh, I was just kidding. A Survey Corps member? Wait, you're waiting till now to press me on this? Boom AD. The new viewer goes like, hey, I've been looking for a streamer as amazing as you for years. I'm so glad I got here. Oh, ad. Boom ad. After death of Christ. Indeed, you've done all I ordered, but that does not answer the question of who you really are. You came from the— he just snaps my neck. You came from the rift, as did the lightning. You're connected to these frenzies, are you not? Did you think to gain our what? Did you think to gain our trust by quelling the frenzies you yourself brought about? AD, after death, 2022. And by having gained our trust, what then? What is it you're really after here? Such a way with words. I am new. Alright, there's your cue, Link. Hold on, Commander. There's nothing to suggest Tippy has wronged us. Exactly, and besides, do you think he's really got the sort of fearsome power it'd take to make all this happen? You look like a fun stream. No. Got the sort of fearsome power it'd take to make this happen? I'm in a Valorant match right now? What? Oh yeah, what's your least favorite map? Out of curiosity, Cuban. In terms of Valo. The difference between sequels and enhanced editions are sequels are brand new, while enhanced editions are the same. Yeah, I got that, Christian. It's like Emerald. Emerald's an enhanced edition. Platinum. Crystal? No, I don't think Crystal is. Yeah, I'm actually curious when we're gonna get the next like game with like a third entry, or an alternative entry besides the first two, or the other two, if that makes any sense. It's been so long. Yeah, I can read pretty decently, like off stream, but on stream, no. Let me ask you in turn. Can you prove beyond a reasonable doubt? I just added the reasonable that he is free from guilt. This person, the stranger, appeared out of a rift in space-time. Who here can guarantee he is who he says? Who here can guarantee he is to be trusted? The fuck's your problem? But no one can do that. You're asking us to prove a negative. How is anyone to prove the absence of all doubt? Just trust me and my big-ass blue eyebrows. He's a good man. Come now, let's be reasonable. What is Tippy supposed to do then?
Jump into the portal.
He'll be given a chance to investigate his latest disaster, but not as a member of the Galaxy team. He remains a suspect unless he can clear his name. What? There are those in this village who cannot trust a stranger like you who fell from the... No, I think that's just you. Damn, he's a hater. Just gotta blocking out the haters. You like all maps? I fucking hate Fracture, and I don't hate Breeze, but I don't really like Breeze that much. But I hate Fracture. Fracture's so awful. And so I must ask you to leave. You are no longer welcome in the Galaxy team. Consider yourself banished from this village until you can explain why these calamities keep befalling our good people. No, until you've restored the world to its rightful state and proven your innocence beyond doubt. Is that clear, Silene?
Yes, sir.
What a fucking prick. How can you be so heartless? Do you... Look at my face. Dang that voice acting, though. Yeah, I'm giving Mark Hamill a run for his money. And, Troy Baker, I guess. Minus the NFTs. That face that I'm doing reminds me of something, if I can find it in my, millions of screenshots. Can I find it? Let's find out. It was around the time that I made a bunch of my emotes. Not that. If I don't find it in like 15 seconds, then I'll give up the search. The fuck is it? Oh, I'm close. I was close. I know I have it on my computer. It's from fucking Smiling Friends. I don't think I'm gonna find it. God damn it. No, I'll find it. All this for like a dumb joke. You know what? This works. This was when I was thinking, but this works. How can you act so heartless? Don't you believe in Tippy? Do not attempt to intervene on his behalf. I will do what I must as the commander of the Galaxy Expedition Team. Might want to switch careers, Tip. Just gotta buy a couple bored apes. Bored apes? And you're... Oh, you mean the NFTs. And you're vibing. Oh no, he's shocked. But I have not forgiven you for your deeds. For forgotten your deeds, nor the unusual skill you have displayed. This is why I'm so shocked right now. This is why I've chosen to let you walk out of here free rather than clap you in chains. What? Okay. Yeah, shit just fucking went south, didn't it? I'm guessing that I have to... Is she happy or shocked? Missed last streamer. Yellow Crystal... Oh yeah, I forgot about Yellow. Crystal, Emerald, Platinum, and Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon are enhanced editions. I guess Crystal is an enhanced. I don't know why I forgot about that. Nice piano. Dun. Is this all the song is? Is this all this song is? How much do you think the person that like made this guy paid for this? This is so bad. It's just someone hitting like 3 like different piano keys. Like, maybe add, like, some, like, string stuff in the background, but no. Yeah, is she happy or shocked? I can't differentiate that emotion. What? Why? Orders are orders. Let's go.
No, I don't wanna.
This way. What if I just say fuck off? This way. This is so sad. What if I talk to this guy? Can I have some... Man, I just wanted some fucking more potato mochi. It finally grew on me. Hey, help me out, Key. Twitter lady. Can you slap me some scissors so I can defend myself? Scary. Oh, wait, what? Well, that's her saying that. Potato? Yeah, potato mochi. I guess you missed that. Can it really be true? Is he sad for him? No, I thought he had like a sad look on his face. How could anyone do such a thing? This is fucked up. It's like the walk of shame. Why are you hating on my fam? Are you Irish or something? Is that what you're talking about? I'm like 15% Irish, so I'm entitled to any benefits. But you can take it from here, ma'am. With my sick-ass sideburns. Yeah, this is all this music is, just someone hitting the piano. If I had a piano right now, I'd just recreate this so easily. Understood. However, this decision was mine to accept. The stranger as a member of the Survey Corps. It's only right that I personally escort him from the village and to the Fieldlands camp. Pardon? I'll also see him off. As it will I, naturally. I'll allow it. Then, I'll mark you all down as bound for the Fieldlands camp. Safe travels. So, I'm guessing I'm gonna have to join the Pearl or the Diamond Clan. And be a member for one of them now. I feel like at some point this game's gonna have to like split into two. And this is probably where it's gonna happen. I can't believe the boss would do this. You were acting on his own orders when you quelled the frenzied nobles. Quite right. Moreover, even if you did happen to fall from the sky, that hardly gives you the power to turn it red. They probably got a producer son to play it, ran out of budget. Honestly, Link, that wouldn't shock me. Cause like, I play piano. I have like a piano at my house. And when little kids would come over to the house, they would demand to play the piano, and what they would play would sound a lot like that. I'm not even like exaggerating. You're not off the, not far off. At least they would like do more than like 3 notes at the same time. This is utterly intolerable, and I might add, absurdly unscientific. As a man of science, I must fight such illogical thinking tooth and nail. You must not. You will only cause Tippy more pain if you are driven out as well for defending him. I know you do. I remember that one post you... Oh yeah, I forgot I did that. I think eventually I'm going to be dog-sitting, and I'll be able to play like an actual like in-tune piano. I might post a piano cover of a song eventually. So I do want to like learn some more songs. I was practicing like 1985 by the Wings, or Wings and Paul McCartney. So that's a possibility. That song's not necessarily that hard to play either. Maybe I'll do that. However, there are others who might offer help. You've been an aid to both the Diamond Clan and Pearl Clan. Of course, perhaps Adamant or Rita might take you in. Though I'm afraid they've both already returned to their respective settlements. Perhaps you could try to go find Leanne first. He's likely to be at the Grand Tree Arena. Don't die alone out there. That's an order. Fuck, you're not my superior anymore. Is it the same golden? What are you talking about? Did I miss something? I will ensure you both You have all you need to complete the survey. What? I will ensure you have all you need to complete the survey the commander has tasked you with. If you don't goof around and do a bit longer stream, you might just reach the credits. It's getting kind of late. I could just... If you don't goof around... What? The subtle, Oh, the golden retriever, yeah. Yeah, it's Bentley. That's his name. Yeah. No, if I can... if I might offer my advice in this... Yeah, I'll probably, yeah, yeah. I'll do that. I do that in the... When do I do that, actually? Middle of March to the end of March. And then I immediately dog sit somewhere else again. So yeah, and then what else? I had to check my schedule, actually. Oh, there it is. Alright, ad break. Alright, I'm pretty sure everyone here's subbed anyway, so no big deal. Wait, yeah, Cuban subbed. Alright, here we go. Boom. Don't you just love that Miskiff's face is now immortalized in this VOD? Because I actually, put the chat on the left side of the screen now. Yeah, let me check my schedule, actually, because I put down, like, when I'm dog sitting. Yeah. So... 19th through the 31st, and then 3rd through the 4th, 3rd to the 5th, for the same people and the new people, and then just the new people from the 6th to the 18th of June. So 21st of June, and then I do it again in July. It's fucking hectic. The layout is looking nice. Damn, what do I give subs? So true. I appreciate the link. I'm making some spicy emotes because of you. In this life, you will meet with both admiration and abuse from others. Did I read that right? How others choose to view you is a choice only they can make. You cannot make it for them. All that truly matters is that you hold firm to your own values. What of the dream I first shared with you on the Prelude Beach? To complete the Pokédex. That dream simply won't come true without you. I'm a lazy fuck. Alright, do I want to stop it here? Couldn't I just teleport? Oh. I don't know. I think it's like a good place to stop, actually. I need to do some physics stuff anyway. We'll continue this on, I'm still waiting for my birthday gift. Oh, you said gift. I thought you spelled it wrong. You never sent me your PayPal. I told you to send me it.
You never did.
Holy shit. Well, that's kilobytes. JK, don't worry about it. Send me your PayPal at some point. I'll give you something. But yeah, we'll stop it here. This seems like a good place to pick back, or like, start the stream. People are gonna be so fucking confused. Like, Andrew's gonna be like, what the hell just happened? Physics, dang, yes. Physics makes me want to physically hurt myself. Oh, I fucking save again? Here, and then, no. Plus. No, not plus. Oh, I can't save! What? Okay, I guess we're still playing. Here we go. Unless I missed it. Oh no, I'm just a fucking idiot. Okay.
Never mind.
What if I just, like, fucked up? Like, I closed the game too soon? It didn't actually save? Oh! Yeah, okay, cool. This story's getting real interesting. But yeah. That was cool. So... Checking the schedule again. Okay, so yeah. The next stream that we have planned is Splunky 2 on April 14th, which is Thursday. That'll start around the same time, which should be 6 p.m. my time, but knowing me, it'll be like 6:15. Because, you know, I'm so great at starting streams on time, aren't I? So yeah, Splunky 2 will be the next stream. And then we'll pick this back up the day after. at 5 p.m. Pacific Standard. Shorter stream? 2.5 hours. It's not too bad. We'll continue this another time. It's fine. So hopefully the next this will be when we wrap up the main story on Friday. You guys are guilt tripping me. That's not cool. And then we'll start Earthbound. We'll probably pick back up the game again at some point, just so we can eventually go get Arceus. I don't know how many playthroughs it's necessarily going to take. Or, yeah, how many streams of the game is necessarily going to take. I know I have to get Spiritomb. That's going to be a fucking huge pain in the ass. So, yeah, I don't know. It won't be that big of a focus after I meet the main story. Is what I'm trying to say. Because I do want to play Earthbound. Because I've played it, but never finished it. But yeah, that should be fun. But alright. Thanks everybody for coming by. Appreciate it. Thanks again for J for the sub, B for the sub, and again XXX666 Jessic for the follow. Whoever you may be. Sick name. No tier list. I haven't done a tier list in a while. There's a reward for that, but 30,000. Damn. I was stingy when I made this made the rewards, wasn't I? But yeah, thanks everybody for coming by. Good games. Yeah, I'll see you guys on Discord or Instagram or whatever. Right, have a good rest of your night, guys. Peace out.